Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Monday. We got 9 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Working our way to 21.4K subs, so keep up the good work. Check out all my betting links in the description below. Really great promos, especially with FanDuel. New customers bet 5, get 200 in bonus bets. So go ahead and take advantage of that. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Big slate. Or no, I'm sorry, small slate today. We've got just 9 matchups, starting with the Cincinnati Reds versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates opening up as home favorites at minus 200. The Reds plus 160 with the over-under at 8. Reds coming into this matchup 34-37. The Pirates 34-37. Pitching for the Reds is Carson Spears with an ERA of 2.33. Pitching for the Pirates is Paul Skeens with an ERA of 2.43. Spears, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 1 strikeout. Skeens, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Skeens, he really strikes people out. He's got 9 strikeouts in his last 3 starts here. He's been very good. Gave us a couple runs there, but nonetheless, he's been great for the Pirates here. Cincinnati coming off back-to-back Milwaukee losses. Pittsburgh coming off a Colorado win. Thought Paul Skeens was supposed to pitch yesterday, but he didn't. But we get him today. Cincinnati 2-8 on the road against Pittsburgh, where they really struggled. Pittsburgh, Skeens' last 2 starts. I believe he's won the last 2 starts here. They beat St. Louis. And the team is just alive whenever he's on the mound here. And they play well. I'm going to take the Pirates at home in this one. Next matchup, we got the San Diego Padres versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies opening up as home favorites at minus 180. Padres plus 150 with the over-under at 9.5. Padres coming into this matchup 37-38. The Phillies 47-24. Pitching for the Padres is Randy Vasquez with an ERA of 4.93. Pitching for the Phillies is Christopher Sanchez with an ERA of 2.94. Vasquez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts. Sanchez, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 2 strikeouts. The Padres on a 3-game losing streak, coming off a tough Mets series. Phillies coming off back-to-back Baltimore losses. Tough last 2 games from the Phillies there. Padres, they're just 1-8 against the Phillies, 0-7 on the road. They do not play well on the road here. I'm liking the Phillies back at home. Tough 2-game stretch. I thought they were good dogs against the Orioles, but Oriole played very well at home these last 2 games here. And I think a big bounce back for the Phillies today, and I'm going to take the Phillies at home. Next matchup, we got the St. Louis Cardinals versus the Miami Marlins. Cardinals opening up as road favorites at minus 160. The Marlins plus 130 with the over-under at 7. Cardinals coming into this matchup 35-35. The Marlins 23-48. Pitching for the Cardinals is Sonny Gray with an ERA of 3.01. Pitching for the Marlins is Braxton Garrett with an ERA of 6.10. Gray, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 9 strikeouts. Garrett, he's coming off a 4 and 5 run game here, so two bad starts for Garrett on the mound there. St. Louis coming off a Cubs win. Marlins, they are on a 5-game losing streak. Last 4 games, they've put up 1-0, 1 and 2, so they've struggled hitting the ball after getting swept against the Nationals. St. Louis 6-1 against Miami, where they've been very good head-to-head here. Marlins are just on a bad stretch here, and I think I'm going to take the Cardinals on the road. Next matchup, we got the Boston Red Sox versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto opening up as home favorites at minus 135. Boston plus 115 with the over-under at 8. Boston coming into this matchup 37-35. Toronto 35-36. Pitching for Boston is Nick Pivetta with an ERA of 3.88. Pitching for Toronto is Yusei Kikuchi with an ERA of 3.26. Pivetta, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Kikuchi, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Boston coming off a nice a nice Yankee series, winning back-to-back games against the Yankees, 2 dominant wins for them. Toronto coming off back-to-back Cleveland wins. Boston head-to-head though, they've been bad. They're 0-6 against Toronto, 5-12 on the road against Toronto here. I don't know, both pitchers giving up runs here. I will say I'm impressed with Boston. They played very good against the Yankees. Didn't think they were going to pull those wins off like they did. Kind of dominated them, hit the ball very well here. Despite them being bad against Toronto, I think they're good dogs today. And there's always a first time for them to win in their last 6. You know, they're 0-6 against Toronto. There's always a first time here. Toronto, they're not playing that great. I'll take Boston plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Detroit Tigers versus the Atlanta Braves. Braves opening up as home favorites at minus 200. Detroit plus 160 with the over-under at 8. Detroit coming into this matchup 34-37. The Braves 38-31. Pitching for Detroit is Reese Olson with an ERA of 3.68. Pitching for the Braves is Max Fried with an ERA of 3.20. Olson, he's had some rough starts on the mound here. He's coming off a 4, 8, and 5 run game in his last 3. He's given up a lot of runs here. Fried coming off a 4 and 2 run game. Detroit coming off a Houston loss. They've been very spotty here. 3-7 in their last 10. Braves coming off a Tampa loss here, but Detroit 1-4 against Atlanta. 1-4 on the road against Atlanta where they've really struggled. Yeah, I just don't love Olsen on the mound. He's been getting lit up here, and I think I got to take the Braves at home. Next matchup, we got the New York Mets versus the Texas Rangers. Rangers opening up as home favorites at minus 130. Mets plus 115 with the over-under at 8. Mets coming into this matchup 33-37. The Rangers 33-38. Pitching for the Mets is David Peterson with an ERA of 4.32. Pitching for the Rangers is John Gray with an ERA of 2.02. Peterson, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 1 strikeout. Gray, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. The Mets on a 5-game winning streak right now, playing pretty well. Rangers coming off a 3-game sweep against Seattle, and they just got beat 5-0. Mets playing good. They're 5-2 on the road against the Rangers, so been good head-to-head. Peterson, not the greatest starts. Gray's been solid for the Rangers here, but man, I'm liking the plus money and underdog value with the Mets today. The way they're playing, I'll take the Mets plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the San Francisco Giants versus the Chicago Cubs. Cubs opening up as home favorites at minus 120. Giants plus 110 with the over-under at 10. Giants coming into this matchup 35-37. The Cubs 34-38. Pitching for the Giants is Jordan Hicks with an ERA of 3.01. Pitching for the Cubs is Javier Assad with an ERA of 2.81. Hicks, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Assad, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. The Giants coming off a big Angels win 13-6 after they struggled in that series. Cubs 3-7 in their last 10, coming off a St. Louis loss. They really aren't playing well. San Francisco 1-5 against the Cubs. Kind of an ugly looking matchup here. Both pitchers giving up runs. I think that's why this over sitting at 10 today. I don't know. Tough matchup here. I'll take a shot with the underdog and take the Giants plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Colorado Rockies. Dodgers opening up as road favorites at minus 170. The Rockies plus 140 with the over-under at 12. Dodgers coming into this matchup 44-29. The Rockies 25-46. Pitching for the Dodgers is James Paxton with an ERA of 3.92. Pitching for the Rockies is Cal Quantrill with an ERA of 3.30. Paxton, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 2 strikeouts. Quantrill coming off back-to-back 0-run games here. Dodgers, if you saw the injury news, Mookie Betts got hurt his hand yesterday. He'll be out for, well, not how long he'll be out, but he's definitely out. So that definitely hurts the Dodgers. Dodgers coming off a Royals win 3-0. Rockies coming off a Pirates loss. Yeah, Dodgers just going to have to find a way to, we'll see who fills in for Mookie Betts here. But, yeah, Quantrill, 2 good starts on the mound here. But, I don't know. I got to roll with the Dodgers. I just can't back the Rockies. We'll see how Quantrill pitches. But against the Dodgers, we'll see if he can still maintain 0 runs. Going to be very tough here. I still think without Mookie, Dodgers will be fine. They got great hitting all over the place. Yeah, I still think I'm going to roll with the Dodgers on the road. Then the last matchup, we got the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Los Angeles Angels. Brewers opening up as road favorites at -115. Angels -105 with the over-under at 8.5. Brewers coming into this matchup 42-29. The Angels 28-43. Pitching for the Brewers is Carlos Rodriguez with an ERA of 4.91. Pitching for the Angels is Jose Soriano with an ERA of 3.48. Rodriguez has only pitched once this season. He pitched 3 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Soriano, his last start, he pitched 8 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. The Brewers, back-to-back wins against Cincinnati. Angels coming off a Giants loss. Played well in that Giants series, though. Milwaukee are just 2-5 against the Angels. Haven't been the best head-to-head here. I still like the Brewers here on the road. You're kind of getting them out of value here because Brewers have still been playing pretty decent. And, yeah, I like the Brewers on the road today. I'll take Milwaukee in this one. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Monday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Tuesday. Have a good one.